All right, everybody. Welcome back to another Dogfather break. This is our third and final break of the day. All teams are bought, sold, and paid for. Looks like the Patriots going on to the Super Bowl, doing a couple of kneel downs, and they're on their way. We got a Leaf. Let me double check my cameras. Hadn't done that yet. Not sure quite what happened to my Twitch cam, but it is primarily back up. I'm glad I checked them. Not sure what is going on there. YouTube looks good. All right, here we go, everybody. 2025 Absolute. Should we get some of this out of the way? Jersey Fusion Ball Star Solo Leaf Edition Electrum and our Tristar Mini. We're going to set those to the side for a minute. Bring over my nifty little stands. All right. Teams. We had a tie for the most teams. Alex and Mike both had 5. We're going to roll the dice real quick. All right. Alex, you're on top. So you're going to be 1, 2, 3. Mike, you're on the bottom. You're going to be 4, 5, 6. 3, 3. So it will be Alex first, then Mike. Third bonus will go to the first hit of the break. Fourth bonus will be randomized between all teams that did not receive a hit during the break. Teams: Chris with the Cardinals and Falcons, Jack with the Ravens, Richard with the Bills, Alex with the Panthers, Bill with the Bears, Mike with the Bengals, Darren with the Browns, Joshua with the Cowboys, Suki with the Broncos. Mike with the Broncos, Suki with the Lions, Jack with the Packers, Robert with the Texans, Alex with the Colts, Carl with the Jaguars, Thomas with the Chiefs, Jack with the Raiders, Mark with the Chargers, Mike with the Rams, Alex with the Dolphins and Vikings, Mike with the Patriots, Chris with the Saints, John with the Giants, Mark with the Jets, Jonathan with the Eagles and Steelers, Richard with the 49ers, Alex with the Seahawks, Jack with the Buccaneers, Chris with the Titans, and Mike with the Commanders. Jonathan, Brandon, please make sure you stick around to the end of the break. You got that special bonus for having all 3 teams through all 3 breaks, or your team through all 3 breaks. Let's get it, everybody. No breaks next week. We had a little shipping moo-ha, and I don't list unless the product is here. So next week, there'll be no break, and we'll be back Super Bowl weekend with Mosaic Jumbos on Friday and Tristar jerseys on Sunday. Oh, these are going to be tough to open. Let's just cut them, hopefully. Sorry, everybody. These are like really thick packs. I just don't want to take the chance of damaging cards. All right, let's get some chat going. So the Patriots game's over. Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Anybody feelings? Rams, Seahawks. Thoughts? Offense versus defense, obviously. That Seahawks defense is a monster. Right, I got them split into 6. So we'll do a quarter box at a time. Then we'll hit the Leaf Electrum, Jersey Fusion, onto our mini. Then I've got a lot of sleeving and sorting to do. You should see movement on these sometime tomorrow. I already got all Fridays packed up and shipped, just waiting to go to the post office. All right. We're going to have flip-flops. Let's get it. Going to sleeve up after the break. All rookies in colors. Yours by Storm. Hampton, Thomas on the rookies. Fly through the base. Benford, Hampton, and Thomas on the rookies. May, second year. Mahomes, Hog Heaven. Bryant on the rookie. Tutton. Base. Leonard. Tyleek Williams. Red squares numbered 395 out of 850, it looks like. Kind of hard to see on that numbering. Going out to the Lions with the first hit of the break and Sookie. So Sookie with the third bonus. Fourth bonus will be randomized between all teams available. Let's get it. Taylor Johnson on the rookies. Introductions for the Giants. Savion Williams. Jake Ferguson. Was that blue? Njoku, Mahomes, Caleb Johnson by Storm, Morrison, and Kelvin Banks on the rookies. Actually, I'll set these over here. You see me sleeve it and set it to the side. That means they're going to get top loaded, everybody. All right, second quarter of the box. Crosby, Draft Diamonds, Fannin Jr. and Gadsden on the rookies. Base, Harrison, Watts on the rookies. Blue, Kenneth Walker. Introductions, Carolina and Tennessee. Yes. So that will be randomized at the end. Base, Rookie Wave, Tutton, Tesla, and Hamelin on the rookies. Blue rookie, Kenneth Grant. Mason Taylor, Williams, and Walker on the rookies. Mixon, Tua, Hunter on the Hog Heaven. Marks, Noel on the rookies. Lenore, Draft Diamond. Scatbo, McCord on the rookies. So it gets randomized at the end. Top load at the end. All right, third quarter of the box, everybody. Good luck. Got Cam Ward on the Hog Heaven, Montgomery on the blue, Ewers, Schwarzinger on the rookies, Myers, Reed, May, Estein, a bunch backwards there. Base, Dart by Storm, Shador on the rookie, Donovan, Iziraku on the rookies. Base, Tyler Show, Rookie Wave, Mike Green, Abdul Carter rookies. Base, Cleveland Browns introductions. Revel Jr., Giddens on the rookies. Base, Draft Diamonds, Nakua, Xavier Worthy for Kansas City. 451 out of 850. Brooks, Pierce Jr. on the rookies. Igbuka, Hog Heaven, Ward rookie, Williams rookie, and more base. right, last quarter of the box, everybody. Good luck. Get some fire going. It's been kind of slow to say the least. All right, so we got McCarthy, Penix, Nix, Ewers on the by Storm, Chase Brown on the blue, Royals, Savion Jones on the rookies, Quinshon Judkins on the rookie wave, Barron and Harvey on the rookies, base, Cam Ward by Storm, Caleb Johnson, ETN on the rookies, base, introductions. Be randomized at the end. That's Chargers and Giants. Amos and Jalen Milroe on the rookies. Neighbors, Wilson, Lawrence, Pollard, Bigsby. Have no idea what is going on outside. Somebody's just cruising around on a bike. Michael Williams, Gabriel, and Golden on the rookies. Let's go. Hunter Henry, Mayfield, Thomas Jr., Blue, Bracial Tutton rookie, Luther Burden, Hog Heaven, Alexander, and Graham. Rounding out all these blues, all those will get top loaded. All right, random time. We got 6-sided dice. It'll be 1, 2, 3 for Dart, 4, 5, 6 for Tesla. It is a 2. 2. So we'll send this to Dart. 1, 2, 3 for McMillan. 4, 5, 6 for A.O. Maynor in Tennessee. It is a 5. A.O. Maynor. All right. Scoot these over here. We got Leaf Electrum and Jersey Fusion Ball Star. Good luck, everybody. Autos so far out of the Leaf Electrum. I don't want it to come out. No auto, but we got Drew Alar on the Leaf Electrum Avenue. 32 of 45. Drew Alar is undrafted. We'll randomize him between all teams available. Let me just double check Drew Alar. I know he's undrafted, but just because we always do. Yes, Penn State. Jersey Fusion. Good luck, everybody. Miami. Game Ball. 9/18/24. Number 169 out of 250 for Tua Tagovailoa. Nice little hit there for Miami. All right. We need to randomize off Mr. Alar. For that, we use worldwall.net random wheel. We're going to start over because we had to eliminate some for the first break. We'll spin. Whoever it lands on will receive Drew Alar. the Giants. And John with the LR. We're going to eliminate them since they did receive a hit. We're going to spin again. Whatever team it lands on, as long as they did not receive a hit, will receive the fourth bonus. The Saints. Saints did not receive a hit during the break, so they will be our fourth and final bonus winner. Congratulations to you. Saints Chris with the fourth bonus. All right, everybody. Peanut butter jelly bonus time. Got envelopes numbered 1 through 10. Backup envelopes to put in their place. I'm short on backups, so we will end up having to re-roll possibly. All right, first bonus is Alex with the most, tied for the most teams in 5. Look at that. It is 8. Going to Alex and Carolina. I do have one more to put in its place. All right, if we roll one, it does not be there. We have to roll again. Mike, second bonus, tied for the most teams of 5. Is 8 again. Back to Mike and Cincinnati. If we roll an 8, we'll have to re-roll. Third is Suki and the Lions. It is a 1. Going to Detroit and Suki. And last but not least is Chris and the Saints for not receiving it during the break. If we roll 1 or 8, we'll have to re-roll. 3. Thank goodness. 3. We're out to Chris and New Orleans. All right. Alex and Carolina tied for the most teams is CJ Stroud, Green Elite, and the Purple Thunderbirds out of this year's Phoenix. Mike in Cincinnati tied for the most teams is the 03 Miami Dolphins team, Donruss team set. Suki in Detroit for the first hit is JJ McCarthy, Black and Silver Sage Next Level. And Chris in New Orleans for not receiving a hit during the break is CJ Stroud Circles. 206 out of 649. Wow. I almost did it again. I've already done bonuses, and we have still got to crack open the mini. While I'm on bonuses, the same box from the other day, guys. Jonathan Brandon once again purchased the Eagles and Steelers. Jonathan Brandon. Good luck, guys. Here we go. We'll, of course, get these sleeved up and put in with your teams. Bajan, Hunter Henry, Stewart, Peppers, London, and Anderson. Love to pull it. We just opened the box, so I'd love to pull a Genesis or a Honeycomb for one of you two. I like to take out the Mosaic pack and stick it in with Fairbairn, Brunel, Pierce Jr., Orange, Epic Performers, Fitzgerald, Roddy White, and McLeod. We'll get those taken care of for you, sleeved up. Put with your team. Thank you once again for your purchases, guys. All right. Mini time. See if I can slide my rack back. All right. Tristar autographed mini helmet. No breaks next week, as I said. Super Bowl weekend, we're coming back with the Mosaic Jumbos mixed in with a whole bunch of Mosaic and other stuff on Friday. Sunday, we've got 3 more of the Tristar jerseys, everybody. Mixed in with some various items. I got it all. Plenty of bubbles. Bears. Kenneth Howe. We'll check the auto, but it's definitely the Bears. Check on JS. I can't read that number right now. The Bears. Like Kenneth Howe, Super Bowl. So there is an inscription. So congratulations to the Bears. Quick recap. We got the Bears with the mini Tua. Game used ball, 169 out of 250. Leaf Electrum, Drew Alar. 32 out of 45. Going to the Giants. Along with the Dart by Storm. Tennessee's got Cam Ward base, Hog Heaven, and by Storm. Dart. Introductions. Hog Heaven, Travis Hunter. Cleveland, base. Dylan Gabriel, Shador Sanders, and the introductions. Jalen Milroe, base. Tyler Show, Rookie Wave. Kansas City, Xavier Worthy, 491 out of 850. And Detroit, Tyler Williams, 395 out of 850. All right, everybody. That does it for our third and final break of the day. We hope you all have a wonderful rest of your short weekend. Enjoy you some more football. Have a great week ahead. And we will see you back. Yeah, I got it, guys. That was my bad. Sorry about the helmet. I did the same thing on the last break. Almost forgot the jersey. Ridiculous. It's been one of those days, everybody. All right, everybody. That does it for our third and final break. We will see you all back Super Bowl weekend with Mosaic and more jerseys. Thank you once again, everybody. Have a wonderful week. Peace out.